Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Dreaded of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode, I think 9? I don't even remember, to be honest, but I believe this is episode 9 of the Montreal Expos 2004 playthrough, and we are ready to get into the post-2006 to 2007 offseason, and we are done with the season we lost in the NLCS. Let's see who won the World Series. We'll get it in our messages. New York, the Mets. So the Mets beat the Devil Rays. So the Mets do get their title, which they almost won in 2006 in real life. And the Devil Rays, man, this team is loaded. Not a lot of power, though. But did Miguel Olivo come up with? No. Okay. I think he was with the Rays at some point in real life, but I don't quite remember. Andre Ethier, though. Is this the Michael Young? Yes, it is. Oh, I thought they had Sean Moore for a sec. Oh, yeah. So a couple people were wondering about, and this is something I should do to sort of play up the narrative almost, but we'll check on how our guys with the Marlins did this year to see who's got the edge in that trade after the first year. So we'll look at Jose Bautista, and I can already see he led the team in home runs with 28. So he had a pretty good season. 248 through 31, 472 with 1.9 WAR, 28 home runs. Imagine he played third base for them. So he was pretty solid. I think 26 will probably continue to develop a little bit, although it kind of looks like that's what he is at this point. He's going to hit for power, and he's going to give you a lot of walks, but I think he's probably going to be like a 250, 350, 450 guy, which is very good, but I just think maybe he's already peaked. And Sean Moore, it looks like he was their leadoff man, so he's starting to fill out. He had 2/254, 303, 330. For 344, so he didn't have a great season at the plate, but he did have a pretty good year in the field because he still accumulated 1.7 WAR in just 122 games. And looks like he's playing shortstop for them, which is his third best position. So anyway, still a very good player. I don't even know what I'm saying. Andy Pettit's contract does not vest. New budget $70 million. I don't know what it was last year. We need a new hitting coach. Offseason begins and the arbitration period begins. So I don't think we have. Well, actually, yeah, we are gonna want to start thinking about an extension for Josh Beckett. Other than that, maybe Alfredo De La Garza too. I wonder what. He's probably going to want a lot of money now. Oh, okay. He still isn't. Okay, so I would do this 10 out of 10 then. 4 years. We'll even make it 5. And we can probably come down and not make it optional. And let's make it 5 years. Whoops. That way he'll be 31. Okay. Still wants some money. We'll do 5. Can we get the 5th year, though? Okay. And then Beckett, I don't know if we're gonna be able to lock up. He only wants 9. Okay, so we might be able to get these guys for some short money. Let's try to go down on the AAV again. All right, so that's 2 extensions. Hopefully we can get done. One was 5 for 80. The other was 5 for, I don't know, 33 or something, 34 in that range. I don't know the exacts, to be honest. So I'm just going to assume those guys extend that, and then the rest of these guys, Jens, Pryor, well, you know, if they continue to play well, if Jens fills out a little bit, we'll worry about extending them next offseason. Ayala, we want back. Bean, we want back. Cordero, anyone making a lot of money we don't want back? Khalil Green? No, we want back Khalil Green, even though his ratings aren't that great, but he's produced a couple of pretty good years for us, and everyone else is making less than $1 million. All right, free agents. So we're gonna offer arbitration to Manny Ramirez. I don't think we're gonna do it to Eric Milton, Ricardo Rincon, Andy Pettit. Same thing. Oh, I guess Milton is a Type B free agent, so we'll offer arbitration to him then, and maybe get a sandwich pick. But Manny Ramirez, I would like to get back, but I don't think we're gonna have the money to do it, especially after those new extensions. Yeah, you can see we would have to come down a little bit, and he wants a lot of years into his late 30s, very late 30s, so we will, at the very least, let him hit the market, and maybe his market plays out like it did last year, and he comes down, and we can get him on a short-term, short-money contract. But other than that, we're probably going to be looking for a new left fielder, and that will be a big loss, and we're going to have to address that likely through the market, because I don't think we have, I mean, I love the idea of getting Manny back on a 1-year deal because it gives Rosado under the year. I don't think he's definitely not ready. He's got to develop a little bit more before we think about giving him the left field job. But we'll see. He's developed a little slow, so I'm a little bit concerned about him. But alright, I'm going to skip ahead until free agency. Alright, I actually forgot that the first-year player draft happens before free agency in this. And we also did get both of those extensions done, which is nice. So we get both of our guys locked up on probably below market deals. Though I don't know, you never know what the market is in 2006, 2007, but I imagine we got them on below market deals. Alright, so first year player draft. I forget what the draft class is looking like, but we can take a look. Matt Kemp, Ryan Braun, Anibal, Justin Upton, Tim Lincecum, Joey Votto, Homer Bailey, Josh Hamilton, Hunter Pence. I think we deleted... Did we delete the message? Yeah, I guess we did. Okay. I was thinking about the one we got at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of October, but anyway, so we're gonna have a pretty late pick, I think. 27. All right, and it still says Washington Nationals. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? It reverted back. What? Why did it all revert back? That's... Oh, maybe because I deleted those files. Probably. But I don't know why this stuff reverted back. Alright, well, I'll have to fix that in the next episode. I don't know. I hope I can make that permanent. That doesn't just keep reverting back. But, oh well. Okay. Alright. Let's go to next pick by Washington. Sorry. It's kind of early in the morning. Well, not early in the morning, but I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. It's my excuse. Alright, so we've got a couple options here. Travis Buck, Escobar, Chase Headley. If we got Buck, even if we got like Ben Francisco or something, might have our everyday left fielder next year. Ooh, I kind of like Travis Buck's rating. He's got some gap power. He's got some doubles power. Escobar. Ooh, we kind of like that too. If we put him at shortstop, Khalil Green, Miguel Cabrera. Could Green play third, maybe? Oh, I guess Green's still on the, disable list. Green could play third, but not really. And then Cabrera could technically play left. Make our defense a lot worse, though. I like Escobar, though. If we did get Escobar, it makes Green expendable, and then maybe I could trade Green for a left fielder, because I'm not in love with Khalil Green, just because his ratings are going down a little bit. Struble, Akinori Iwamura, he was an international free agent the Rays got. Carlos Gomez. I wish this was real Carlos Gomez, who's like an MVP candidate every year. Okay, I think I'm going to go Escobar purely based on the stats. I know in theory it's smarter to go after like a Chase Headley or a Travis Buck because both those guys could fill the need immediately, but I just think Escobar is the better player. I wish his defense was better because in real life he's a pretty solid defender at shortstop. Although I think his metrics weren't that great last year, but still pretty solid. We have the budget room to get Chase. Damn, this is a tough decision. I wish we had like a compensation pick so we get one of these guys later. I think I'm still leaning towards I think I'm gonna go We'll figure out the position stuff later. We will draft and offer the slot. Next pick. I don't think we have any compensation picks for this year. This is, second round. Alright, and the only good guy left is Josh Anderson, so we'll probably draft him. Are we only looking at batters? Oh, whoops. We should be looking at all players. Okay, so there's some good relievers left. And Nick Blackburn. That's alright, though. I probably would have taken a position player anyway. So we can... Let's get Josh Anderson now. Yeah, sure. Oh, he's an impossible sign? Oh, it's not good. Maybe we'll stay away from him then. What about Nick Blackburn? Is he impossible? He's hard, but we still might be able to get him. So we'll take Nick Blackburn. He's only a slot guy, so we'll get him. Then I hope Jabba falls till the next round. Ooh, he did. And Josh Anderson fell again. Ooh, and Phil Hughes. Impossible again. Ooh, but I like his ratings a lot. Alright, I'm gonna get Phil Hughes now, because Jabba's gonna be there. I'm just saying it right now. Alright, and we're gonna offer him like $2 million, because we have plenty of budget room. Alright, Jabba's gonna be there. Nice. Still Micah Owen, but yeah, I'd rather get Jabba. Another impossible guy. Hope we get these guys. Alright, and then pretty much everyone is gone. So we will skip the rest of the draft. And hopefully sign our guys. I'm going to give them a lot of money. Hopefully they will sign. So Escobar, if that's good. Hughes. So Hughes, I think, how much money do we have? We have, okay, we're going to give each of these guys like $2 million. Because I want them. Submit offer. Oh, no, are you serious? We totally have enough money for it, but whatever. Okay, what about 1-9? Shoot. Okay, 1-8. Alright, let's let this play out for a couple days. Alright, so some great news here. We win 2 gold gloves. Alfredo De La Garza at second base and Milton Bradley in center. Escobar, Phil Hughes, Nick Blackburn all signed, and then we finally get Jabba Chamberlain. He only ended up taking $1.3 million, but I'm really glad we got him because he looks like he's going to be a really good reliever for us. And yeah, that really fortified our team, I think. Especially if Escobar is ready for opening day. I love the draft in this game because it's like you get MLB ready players immediately. It's kind of nice. I don't know how realistic it is, but in the very least, it's pretty nice. I don't think we were close to any other awards. What about pitcher? No, we didn't have any good pitching this year. What am I talking about? We didn't. I thought we were gonna get manager of the year, but they gave it to the Mets guy, which is too bad. And best rookie. No, we weren't even close. All right, so we just got our salary arbitration salaries handed down. Oh, I had no idea Miguel Cabrera was up for arbitration. Do we want to? No. All right, we're gonna give him another year before we work on an extension. I want guys to get into the last year of their deal before we do it, unless Cabrera is like, nah, okay, because his value is really up right now. Norris, Lumico, Pryor's getting 8. He's another guy who's a year before we need to extend him. All right. So, there is a situation here where we lose Cabrera in 2 years because we can't afford him. So, we do really want to capitalize on these next 2 years. It's kind of our window right now. So, we're going to want to extend ourselves to the next couple of years because based on what Cabrera is looking for in terms of a contract, we might struggle to pay him that. He's only 23. Man, he's going to hit free agency at 25 if he does. That is insane. I would give that guy $1 zillion if I was the freaking Yankees or Red Sox. But, alright, so let's let the start of free agency play out. And then we're going to look at the market for left fielders and the market. Alright, Milton didn't take his thing good. And the market for, Fausto Carmona. I like how he's Fausto Carmona in this game. I would love it if, like, in 2011, his name just gets changed to Pedro Hernandez or whatever it is in real life now. That'd be pretty hilarious. Same thing with Leo Nunez or whatever he is now. Juan Oviedo. Okay, what are we doing here? So let's look at... Nope, I don't care about Harvey Garcia. Let's look at who is a free agent. Whose market is going to play out where. Wow, Ramirez's contract offer demands are already going down. I'm probably going to let the market play out a little bit before I shop Green around because I just want to see whose demands go down. Because honestly, if we get Ramirez back at like I said, the same thing we got him at last year, I would do that 10 times out of 10. Albert Pujols hitting the market at 26. Wow. Totally don't have the money for this. No, we don't. Wow, look at that. He's looking for one of those backloaded contracts. You do have money for free agents, though. So we can afford to sign a guy like Emmanuel Ramirez if we feel that we want to. Posada, Joe Nathan. That's another thing, too, is maybe we should invest in our bullpen a little bit. Wow, Derek Jeter's looking for $950,000. Has he not been good? He was alright with San Francisco. He was really good with Toronto. Well, his fielding sucks is the issue, so he never accumulates any value because of that. Unfortunately, Melvin Mora was pretty good a couple years ago. Troy Glaus. Ooh. Glaus has a buy low option. He's out with fractured finger, so we could put him at third. God, I gotta stop yawning. We could put him at third and put Cabrera in left. That's $5 million, but then we really don't have money for our bullpen. We did get Jabba, which helps our bullpen. Maybe we'll put Phil Hughes back there as well. But the only good relievers, Nathan, BJ Ryan, looking for too much. Maybe Randy Choate's only looking for $3 million. We could use a lefty, actually, so maybe Choate would be a smart way to go. But I think, you know, like the Khalil Green chip is either going to help us figure out left field or figure out the bullpen a little bit. I'm thinking that's the way this is going to go. But all right, so I'm going to simulate ahead probably for a while. See what the market looks like for some of these guys. I'm not worried about getting Joe Nathan or BJ Ryan. We have the Rule 5 draft. We'll see if anything comes up here. If we can pick out any gems. Continue draft. Make sure none of our guys are in here. Doesn't look like it. Go by potential. No, I don't see anyone. Okay. Let's go to the next pick by Washington. Doesn't look like there's anyone too good near. Vincent Brown, 23, righty. Doesn't have grades anything. Yeah, I think we will just skip it. Chad Bradford. All right. So let's complete draft. We're not going to take anybody. And we'll keep simulating. Yeah, because I want to let the market play, and I want to try and get some. Yeah, I mean, I've said it already. I don't need to state it again, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna get repetitive. But we get the winter meetings to start, so maybe we'll get some trade offers here. I want to actually set Khalil Green to available. Roster lineups, or Escobar, to be honest, if he's gonna get us more. But ideally, it would be Green. Set. Where are we doing? Set player to available. Actually, I'll put him on the block. And Pryor, I just realized we're paying Pryor all that money, and he's not going to return until, like, July. I wonder if this is a good time to get him on an extension. Oh, okay. Of course not. Alright. Yeah, we can't trade Escobar because he was drafted less than a year ago, whatever that dumb rule is. Alright, so we'll see if we get trade offers, and then I'm going to go back and take a look at what free agency is looking like. So far, no trade offers. Alright. And uneventful winter meetings. Who is this? Brady Clark signed, though. Okay. Tubular dude. Alright. Manny's still looking for his ridiculous contract. Is there anyone interested in him? Is the question. Where's the screen we can see that? I don't know. Let's go back to top of the market. Ramirez. Let's go by potential for 2 seconds here. Actually, we should go by. Well, we can look at age in a sec. Just want to see. Yeah, sometimes there's these international guys that you can get, like these guys, but you can offer contracts and get for nothing and fortify the farm system. Oh yeah, give them minor league contracts. Go back, go back, go back. I want more of these guys. Who else? Mike Reeves and Brendan Sullivan? Sure. You might be strictly bullpen, but you still got 4-star potential. Wow, these are a bunch of steals. Hope we get these guys. Offer minor league contract. And then after this, I'm probably gonna cut out. I'm honestly probably gonna cut out till like spring training, because I just don't think I don't see us making any moves until very late in the offseason when things start to play out, as I've stated now 5 times. So, alright. Anyone else? Come on, go back. Anyone else want a contract? No. Alright, I don't care about the rest of these guys. Although they would be nice to have. Alright, so I'm going to cut up. Alright, so we are mid-January, and I figured this is a good time to update because a couple things are happening. So I signed a bunch of those pitchers that we found in the free agent market for short money, and that were actually had pretty high potential, so we'll see how that goes. I've never really done that before. Sometimes you can get international free agents there that are like cheap and have some high potential, but I've never seen a lot of those like 20-year-old pitchers, but whatever. Eric Milton, we actually got a supplemental first-round pick for. Thank you, Texas Rangers, who I believe are the team that he played for. Ooh, this team is, wow, look at that. Kano, Teixeira, Kevin Mensch, Hideki Matsui. It's a pretty nice team. But yeah, they are the team that I think we traded him. Ooh, look at that. They got Anibal Sanchez and Ian Kennedy, too. That's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Not going to lie. Milton, but yeah, we traded whatever to the Rangers for him last year. We got him for nothing, though. All right. And, oh yeah, I wanted to look at, because Manny is not signed. So our main target is still out there. And I am hoping his demand goes down soon, because then we can think about snatching him up. If not, Pat Burrell's sitting here for $8 million, and he's certainly not a bad option. He's only a couple years, he's only a year removed from his 5.4 win in 2005. So if I see either market start to play out, I think I will likely jump in and see what I can do. And then my plan with Khalil Green, maybe go after a right fielder instead of having Bob Chavez there this year. Maybe even moving Chavez, I don't know. Oops. What's Chavez's rating looking like? Okay, so he's progressing, but he's peaking with these kind of ratings. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do. We'll probably keep him and see how he does for another year. And see, because if this is getting him close to his peak, he's not going to get much better than this. If he plays out a year like that and he produces, then we can think about moving forward with him as the full-time right fielder of the future. If not, then we got to think about moving on. But all right, god damn it, Jeff Taylor. It's like he's only 3-star and he's being the most difficult out of all these guys. I'm not even gonna go after him. Screw. Fucking, I'm gonna. It's worth it. I'm just going ridiculous with the offers now. I'm probably wasting away money that I should be using on a guy like Pat Burrell, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Albert Pujols has accident. He has nerve damage. Oh no, he's pinched nerve. Okay, it's a little different. He signed with the Blue Jays. Oh, Ken Griffey Jr. No, he's so bad now. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly jump back in here, just for a moment, because we have a couple things in news. Jeff Taylor signs to Los Angeles. He just started demanding stupid money. Look, he got a major league contract, and he got 2 years, and he got a vesting option that's not going to vest because he's not going to throw 180 innings. Whatever, Jeff Taylor. Not worth it. And we lost out on Pat Burrell. He settled with Milwaukee for pretty short money. I'm a little bit disappointed we couldn't snatch him up for that price. I feel like we're going to regret that one, but we will see. And Manny is not signed, so I figured it out. It's around February when everyone's demands start going down. It might have something to do with the preseason starting. But yeah, Manny's still looking for $9 million, so I can't quite sign him yet. He needs to demand something around $7 million for us to be able to get in on him. And Troy Glaus is still there too. Wow. And if we do have to free up money, front office salaries. Who is expendable? Khalil Green's $3.9 million. If that goes to relievers. In fact, we could maybe do that now. God, Jesus, his value is going down quickly. Connor Jackson. All right, we're gonna have to do some manual trading here. Try to find a team that wants a shortstop and can give me some relievers. All right, so I was honestly pretty disappointed in the Khalil Green trade market, but the best thing I could find, unfortunately, is Matt Thornton, who's not very good, but he is a lefty. He's making cheap money, and he does not have a great track record of success in the major leagues. But It is the best we can do, and we're also giving up a heaping pile of middle relief prospects that are never going anywhere, because this game loves middle relief prospects who are never going anywhere as trade bait. Although this guy could go somewhere. He's got 1 star instead of a half. But I also thought about going after Denny's Reyes, who's another lefty, but he's making $2.45 million, and it would also require us to throw in one of the pitchers we signed in the offseason, or someone half decent. So anyway, we're going to do this trade. Best thing it does for us is give us some extra money to use on Manny Ramirez, considering, or assuming we still want him. But we are going to go through spring training now, and hopefully no one gets hurt. Now that I said that, someone will likely get hurt. I can almost guarantee that another pitcher will rip his arm apart, as we are already short there. Wow, we are shorter than I thought we were. We might need another starter. Oh, well, we're going to put George Jens there for sure. Then Pryor's not back for a little while is the thing. I hope our bullpen's better this year, man. Okay, we could have Phil Hughes start for us. That's fine. Cool. I'm not going to call him up, though, because I don't want him to get hurt. Alright, so I'm going to simulate till the end of spring training, or until the Manny thing comes to a head. Alright, and just like that, it's kind of coming to a head. So he's looking for $4.65 million. I can do that. He wants 2 years. Oh, I can do 2 years. Let's do 2 years. Do we have... Okay, we have this kind of money. Let's do 2 years at... Ooh, we can make it a vesting option even. Let's do it at 7, though. And I'll make it 2 years. I'll make it a vesting option. And it will be for 550 plate appearances. That's pretty fair, because he's not... We're going to replace him if he is not performing well. Sure, we'll do 550 plate appearances. Alright, and see if we can get him at that cost, or at that price. No, 5 months. Now we're out of first baseman. I knew this was going to happen. Now when he comes back, he's going to be like a star-and-a-half player, too. Fantastic. God. Manny likes our deal. Will he sign? If someone gets hurt again, I'm going to cry. Honestly, I'm so disappointed. Like I've talked about, I've said it before, we have a short window, guys, and we cannot afford to be losing our starting first baseman in spring training. That is not a break we can afford to catch when it is very hard to replace him. Ryan Church out for 3 weeks. Who else is out, still not signed? Is there any first baseman? I think Manny still prefers our offer. Yeah, he does. What about somebody who can play first base? Ooh, Jose Cruz plays a mean right field. What about Cruz and then putting Chavez in first? I feel like that's plausible, at the very least. Cruz plays a mean right field. What is roster? Or let's go to lineup. Can Chavez play first? He can, not very well, but he can. I don't think we have anyone else on the roster who can play first. Like, I don't think we can put Manny at first. Oh, maybe we should, because Chavez plays a mean left field. Maybe we should just put Manny Ramirez at first base. Honestly, why not? I mean, really. Jose Cruz. Could go after Troy Gloss, put Cabrera in left and Manny in right. No, we're not doing that. No way. It's another guy we should sign, Nick Chase. Go back. Although he's not going to be very good, but maybe he holds value to some team. And Carlos De La Cruz. Go back. Go back. Brad Wilkerson. Hey, he could play first base. Should we actually? He was so bad last year for the Red Sox. Look at that. -2 WAR. That's like Dominic Brown bad. He got non-tendered. He never even... Look at that. He spent 60 games in the minors. He wrecked in the minors at least. Alright, Brad Wilkerson. His defense is horrible. Or Jose Cruz. Or Mike Sweeney. Man, we got some options. I mean... Jose Guillen. price. Type A free agent as well. Don't want to give up a draft pick for him. We have some options here for first base, actually. Pretty surprised by that. Cruz is a type B. Wilkerson got non-tendered, so I know he's like nothing. I think it'd be cool to bring Wilkerson back, but I kind of like Jose Cruz a little bit more. We'll go back to Cruz's ratings. Ooh, I like Jose Cruz. 2.4 million. We could bring Wilkerson on a minor league deal as well. We can have both. We have the money for Jose Cruz, and Wilkerson is not even looking for anything more than a minor league deal, it looks like, so yeah. Alright, and we will keep going. I might as well stay here. No, okay, thought someone might have gotten hurt. No one get hurt. Hey, we got Manny. Manny Wood is coming back to Montreal. And we got Wilkerson, Chase, and Carlos De La Cruz. Now the last piece is Jose Cruz. We will see if he signs. And he does. Alright. So now we've got some different bench options and such. Let's just do one more thing because we have how much money left? Not a ton, but maybe enough for some cheap relievers. Okay, well, it's going to have to be minor league contract relievers, but we will see if there is anyone. Phil Siebel? Nope. No. Okay, what about we go by overall? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Keep going until the end of spring training. Just praying that nobody... Okay. The active roster. Manny's ratings have gone down a little bit, but... Like I said, if he doesn't play well, we've got options to replace him, so we will not be forced to give him those 550 plate appearances, meaning his option is not a guaranteed to vest. Look at that, they still have the Astros new logos and stuff. Okay, so spring training's come to an end. I'm going to set up my roster and all that stuff, and then get back, and then get out of here, so I will be back. Alright, we are back, and we have cut the roster down to 24, and I'm not sure what to spend this 25th roster spot on. So I'm going to debate it openly here for a moment. But first we'll look at what we have so far. So our rotation heading into the year, Beckett, Santana, Garza, Jens, and Feldman. Now we actually have some options for that 5th starter spot. It could be Feldman, could also be Phil Hughes, could also be Nick Blackburn, who's actually filled out a little bit as the offseason has gone along. So we have some options if Feldman struggles. I really like Phil Hughes' ratings. That's why I wanted him in the draft really badly. That's why I drafted him despite him not wanting to sign with us. And I kind of like his ratings a little bit more. Well, Feldman's stamina sucks too is the problem. So maybe we'll put Feldman in the bullpen then. Long relief type. And we will put, what's Blackburn's stamina? Okay, so he can start. But Phil Hughes is the real starter. And we will put him as the number 5. Whoops, pitching. As the number 5. Okay. And we only have one lefty still. That's something we might look at the deadline. We sent Andrew Brown down. We have Ralph Bean, Chad Cordero. I decided to keep over him. Other than that, Edison Volquez maybe could make some noise here at some point in the year. I would love to give him a shot at starting. But his stamina's horrible. So we'll see. If not, he's going to be a complete beast out of the bullpen because his stuff is going to be ridiculous. And we have Ramiro Martinez still. He was the guy we almost actually traded in the Matt Thornton trade, but we held on to. And he actually might be something for us this year. And we also have Ryan Church in the DL, but he's not going to be on the Major League roster. His role basically got replaced by Jose Cruz. And I'll take a look at I'll show you guys the lineup here. So De La Garza, Wilkerson batting second. That's going to be a platoon basically. I'll show you in a second. Then Cabrera, Ramirez, Bradley, Barrett, Chavez, and then this should be Escobar batting 9th. Actually, we'll hit Escobar 8th ahead of Chavez, and maybe even he doesn't walk a lot, but he might. If he gets a hot start to the year, I'm gonna move him up into that 2 hole instead of Wilkerson because it's not just gonna be Wilkerson. We're gonna copy and paste against lefties. I'm not gonna worry about DH yet because it didn't really plays not till June. Actually, 2007 was the first year they started playing in May, so I might want to double check that. But against lefties, we're going to have Cruz in at right field. Put Wilkerson as the backup first baseman. Whoops, what are we doing here? Cruz in right, and Chavez at first. And then Wilkerson's also going to be the primary backup outfielder. Just like that. And yeah, he can play center. We should have Johnson here. We should probably do that against righties as well, because Cruz can't really play right, or he can't really play left or center. So we'll do that. Get him out of here. All right, and so yeah, it's essentially a platoon. And then in the lineup, we're gonna want Chavez at first, and Cruz will hit in that 2-hole. He's a switch hitter, and he can get on base. So yeah, hopefully he will do so when he's in the lineup, because he's gonna be hitting second, and we need that guy to get on base. But yeah, that's what our lineup's looking like. So once again, I think we have a pretty good team. I don't know what the preseason predictions are looking like. This was before we did some of those signings, so this might be a little low for us, but we will see. It should still, you know, be relatively high. And they might have regular predictions in a moment, but this slots us 97 wins. Look at that. All right, so maybe that does account for our new signings. I'm not sure, but we're gonna simulate it opening day, and then we are going to get out of here. I think there's one more set of predictions I'll take a look at, league stats settings and such. But yeah, 97 wins. That's, you know, it's kind of how I'm feeling about this team, to be honest. I think this is, you know, this is year 4, and in the last 2 series I've done, it's typically been, you know, 3 years, and then that 4th year is kind of where we take off. And last year we made the playoffs and even made the NLCS, so you could even say that's when we took off. But I think this is going to be the year we really established ourselves as a contender and maybe even make a World Series, but we'll see. Top 100 prospects. We will take a look at these. I always find it interesting to look at. Also, yeah, these are just the same preseason predictions. Look at that. The Devil Rays are projected for 110 wins. That is nuts. And now we're up to 98. The Marlins at 98, so that'd be interesting. That would make that narrative of the big trade even bigger. Sean Moore, Todd Walker. Is this Carlos Lee? Yes, it is. Jose Bautista, Carlos Beltran. Wow, that is a stacked lineup. Brandon Moss, who was actually a really good prospect for the Red Sox when he came up. Dontrell Willis still. 3-star Chris Carpenter, Carl Pavano. I don't know these last 2 guys. Chuck James and Kevin Duke. Yep. Maybe I have heard of this guy. And yeah, so this is no Khalil Green in the starting lineup. Sean Morgan in the starter room, so I guess Green's coming off the bench for him. But look at that, opening day is going to be against Florida, so that is pretty cool. But let's look at. I want to look at the top prospects. I always forget how to get to the screen's player info, isn't it? Yep. So let's see who we have. Do we have any top prospects? Yes, Wilson Rosado and Arnold Mac Kalman. And pitchers, do same thing, sort by team. Well, we might. Jabba Chamberlain. All right. Cool. And that is pretty much going to do it. I'm kind of curious if there's anyone we traded in here. I saw Travis Buck's name. We could have taken him, but I will take Yunel Escobar over him for now. Almost traded for Scott Kazmir. Tried to, at least. Joey Votto. Yeah, all right, no one just from skimming over, no one I recognized. But yeah, all right, that is pretty much going to do it. So next episode will be the mid-season, and hopefully we will be well in the thick of a pennant race. But until then, that's going to do it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and does them out. Peace.